Hey, what's up guys? John here with the tournament report / deck profile. Here with my Palemoon deck profile. That went 3-1. We faced Gold Paladins, Nurikamis. What else? What were the other two? I just did it. I can't remember. Jeez. Oh, Kagero and what was the last one? Oh, Dark Irregulars. Okay, so round 1. I went against Kagero. Kid had Lawkeeper, Goku Lawkeeper. First round he won. I drew into a lot of draw triggers and stuff, so I didn't really get that much. Got the Crimson Beast Tamer and Soul and everything, but didn't really work out late game, so I died. Later I got him. I noticed he had to start placing down grade 1s, so I decided to start attacking his grade 2 rear guards. Got that down. He basically just lost big time. Last game, paid attention to what he was drive checking, got a lot of grade 3s, and only had grade 3s in his hand really, so I weenie rushed him beginning of the game, and he didn't even look at his hand for guarding, so he just took everything. So I'm like, maybe he wants Lawkeeper, but once I attacked when he was at 4, he had to take it again, and I just weenie rushed him with grade 1s beginning, weenie rushed him with grade 2s, and then I top decked a Robert because I didn't have any card in my hand, and got Robert. Won with Robert, checking a draw trigger up top. Next game, I went against a Dark Irregulars. Dark Irregulars. The kid had Amon out, but I just perfect guarded or just took it. I blocked a lot of his beginning attacks because with Dark Irregulars they hit hard late game, not early game. So I just block all his early game attacks, even though he had to get 1 trigger, he didn't. So I was lucky there. Yeah, his first how I won the first time was he drive checked 2 Edel Roses, which sucks because they're 2 grade 3s and he only had 1 card, or no cards left in hand, because he was trying to rush me. Then second game he drive checked 2 Amons, where Amon didn't really help him, seeing he had another one in hand, so he lost there. Third game I went up against Nurikamis. First game they won, they just sacked on me with triggers, and then second game I won. I got so many draw triggers that almost every attack he had to guard for more than 10k, just because I kept getting draw trigger after draw trigger. But then last game he got no triggers, so I basically kept getting trigger after trigger on him, but after looking at his deck, 12 triggers were still in his deck. So that kind of sucks for him. So I won that. Last game was Gold Paladins. First game, the guy misrode. He had a challenge, but he won the first round of the match. Just because pure luck, he got a trigger when he needed one. That's it. And then second round, he kind of just raped me with trigger after trigger after trigger, crit, and then he used SDD on me and used the effect. I 10k shield the first one, and then he attacked again with boost, but he kept getting triggers whenever he attacked for 10, so he just kept putting it on Vanguard, and then bam, it eventually went through and he had got rid of rear guards and attacked me. So that's how he won for last. He went 4-0, I went 3-0, another Gold Paladin went 3-0, and a Royal Paladin went 3-0, or 3-1. I mean, I went 3-1, and Gold Paladin and Royal Paladin went 3-1. I got second though because the other 2 got buys. So to get into the deck profile, which you guys probably want to see, we start with Hades Ringmaster. He's a grade 0 starter. Right on top of him, Soul Charge, really good, just getting that soul, or try and get Crimson Beast Tamer in here. Basic 4 heal, 4 crit, or 4 heal Candy Clown. I want the Popcorn from set 7, so just because Popcorn's more lighter. I like his art better too. 4 Diamondite. Okay, Diamondite. I can't pronounce it for some reason. Dynamite. Juggler. There we go. I like his art. It's kind of derpy and stuff. Sadly, that's all they gave us for other stuff. So we have our 4 draws that are Spiral Master, and then we have 4 Rainbow Magicians, which is just a 4K booster. If he boosts, it hits 4K or Soul Charge, and put him back into deck or shuffle him back into deck. Okay, then for grade 1s, we have 3 Turquoise Beast Tamer. If you have Crimson Beast Tamer in Soul, she gets +3 during your turn. It doesn't have to be during boosting though, so she doesn't have to boost. She can be a 19 or a 9 in the front row, so that's pretty good. It's okay, but yeah. Always had her behind Manticore, or just another card to make them 18 or something. Then we have 4 Dark Metal Bicorn. I don't play 4 of her just because I'm only going to use her for the rearguard Crimson Beast Steamers, which currently I only have 2 because other 2 have to come in. 4 of him just because he gets Manticore to that 21, and the rest of them get to the at least 16, so it doesn't really matter. 3 perfect cards, 4 maybe too many. I might go to 4, I don't know. I still have 1 coming in from Victor Wong. Shout out, whatever. Even though I can't remember his channel's name, so oh well. Something about New York City. Yeah, they helped a lot. Might go to 4 just because I have so many draw triggers I can. And then 4 Skull Jugglers. Skull Juggler, Soul Charge 1. You may Soul Charge 1, may. 7k still gets you to that 16k because my lowest unit is Crimson Beast Tamer, so that's 15 if I don't have one in Soul, or 16 for anyone else. 16 or 17. For grade 2s, sadly I only have 2 Crimson Beast Tamer. Funny thing is, I always got her into Soul most of the time. That Gold Paladin game, I think I never got her into Soul, that's the problem. Yeah. She gets +3,000 if she has one of herself into Soul, so 11k attacking, pretty good for Vermilion, which I had to use for Narakamis. 200 Clown just because I don't have 4 Crimson Beast Tamers, that's it. Soul Charge if the attack hits, still a 9k, so whatever. 10k Beat Stick, Barking Manticore, or Barking Cerberus, my bad. Barking Cerberus helped a lot. That's basically it. They were my rear guards a lot. And then 4 Elephant Jugglers, just because if I don't get that Crimson Beast Tamer in Soul and I have him in my hand, which I usually did, which was surprising. For first hand, I usually had Crimson Beast Tamer or him, and then I would just keep Soul Charging and getting down my deck until I get that Crimson Beast Tamer. His effect is when he's Vanguard, you can Soul Charge 1 if you place another Palemoon on a rearguard circle. So you can go up to 5 if you have only grade 1s and 2s in your hand. Or 0s, whatever. Now for grade 3s, which is going to surprise people. I have 3 Roberts. Robert, I don't use as Vanguard unless I need to. If I have Crimson Beast Tamer in my Soul, then I don't use him as Vanguard. Or I do if he's my only grade 3. He can Soul Charge at the beginning of the turn, check top card, put it at the bottom or top, and his Mega Blast is why I use him. Counterblast 5, take 8 out of Soul, and put all their grade 1s into Soul. It's really good when you're pushing really hard on them, where they're putting grade 1s in front row. Get all those units in Soul, they lose either hand advantage, or they're attacking you for ninky numbers, so you can just block with a 5k. So it's a big plus, unless they have a giant hand like Gold Paladins do, just because they have all those effects. But helped a lot. Screwed over the Narakamis for sure. Okay, and for Barking Manticore, you place him down, you draw a card, Soul Charge 1, okay? He gets +3k if Crimson Beast Tamer's into Soul, so he's a 13k attacking. You put any of my boosters, he's a 20 to 22 Vanguard. I use him just for the beat stick portion of it, and then I'll use Robert as rear guard, so when I feel like it, I'll use Robert's effect, while he's still Vanguard, attacking with 17 at the least, or 16 at the least with Robert as rearguard, and him at the least 18, or 16 as well. But I wouldn't really have him as Vanguard unless I have to be a 16. Yeah. helped a lot. I don't use Alice, and this is the reason why. With Alice and Bunny, let's say this is an Alice and this is Bunny. You cannot, if you hit, it sucks that you cannot counterblast 2 and then use their effect to say, okay, Bunny and Alice go into Soul. Alice comes out from Bunny's effect. Bunny comes out because of Alice effect. Doesn't work like that. You have to counterblast 1 at a time. So you hit, okay, I counterblast 1. Put Bunny into Soul. Okay, let's take out a Skull Juggler, whatever. Okay, Skull Juggler comes out. That's how you would have to do it, and then Alice would have to go into Soul and take out something like, I don't know, Barking Manticore. Like, it's only gonna work like that. So I don't use her. People still guard my rear guards because I get to them to 5 really, really quick with this deck because it's basically beatdown, I would consider it. But yeah, overall, good deck. Got 2nd place at locals, so that's not that bad. It's not finished. I still need 2 Crimson Beast Tamers. Maybe I'll put in another Perfect Guard, I don't know. If I put in another Perfect Guard, I'll probably take out a Skull Juggler, and if I put another Turquoise Beast Tamer, I'll take out a 8K. Or I'll do, if I want to put another Perfect Guard, just take out 8K, I don't know. I'll tell you guys later. So, I hope you guys liked my, just for CB Tsukiyumi. He calls his Tsukiyumi's, I think it's Moon Pie. I think it's Moon Pie, I don't know. I can't remember. But yeah, I don't know what to call this. Something carnival food. I feel like I'm going to call it fried Oreos, because that's the first thing I get at a carnival. Yeah. Or, ooh. How about a, funnel cake? Now I'm just getting hungry. Haven't ate dinner. Jeez. Okay. So, tell me what you guys think about it. Tell me a name to call these guys. And it has to be related to a circus food. And then I will do a proper deck profile for you guys and have that as the name. So please comment below for that. Yeah. And that's it. I just realized I said, yeah. So I guess, that's going to be my thing. That people troll about. See you guys later, and peace out, YouTube.